As the video said, I came from the music business. I had no experience in airlines. I took over AirAsia 14 years ago. We had 2 planes and 200 staff, and I didn't have a single bit of airline experience. So to all your SMEs, don't let anyone tell you that you can't do anything. You put your mind to it, you really can. And over the last 14 years, we've grown from 2 planes to 200 planes. We went from 200 staff to now we have 17,000 staff. And in our first year, we carried 200,000 passengers, and now we'll carry 55 million passengers. And we've won the world's best low-cost carrier. So what's our secret? One is branding. The other is people. Your biggest asset are the people in your company. I don't think you can be an effective leader unless you go down to the ground and know exactly what's happening. Too many Asian CEOs lock themselves in the office and just command. So I used to carry bags. I used to be a steward, and then the job I hated most, checking in people. But I wouldn't have made effective decisions unless I did that. And I'll give you 2 stories on that. When I was carrying bags, we used to just throw the bags in to the cargo hold. I mean, not throw the bags in, lovingly put the bags in, you know, nice bag, put it in. When we went to the Airbus, it was a few inches taller, and we couldn't throw the bags in, so my boys asked me for belt loaders, and I said, no, we can't afford that, no belt loaders. So when the next time I carried bags, they put me on the Indonesian flights. Now, people who fly on AirAsia generally bring their house with them. People who fly to Indonesia bring their neighbor's house as well. So there were a lot of bags. Okay, and I almost destroyed my back in the process, and I went, okay guys, I'm wrong, you're right, we go buy belt loaders tomorrow. Now if I didn't do that, I probably would have destroyed many people's backs. So I think being a good leader is accessibility to your staff, ability for them to communicate with you, and being very transparent. The second part of why I went to the ground is we couldn't have gone from 2 planes to 200 planes without people. And I deliberately look worse than my staff, because then there's no distance between you and your staff. If you look worse than them, they have every confidence in talking to you. And I'd rather have 17,000 brains working for me than just 10 guys telling me everything. When I was carrying bags, I saw so many bright kids who just left school when they were 13 or 14 due to financial reasons, who were much, much smarter than me. So when we had our first cadet pilot program, we opened it up to everyone. I said, I don't care whether you have A levels, O levels, whatever. If you want to be a pilot, we'll support you. We had one boy who left school when he was 13. I carried bags with him, and I thought he was so smart, and I said, I'll pay for you to go do this. He had the highest marks ever in the Malaysian Flying Academy. He carried bags for us, and he took the exams, and he had the highest marks ever, and today he's a captain. So you imagine, you join the airline, you carry bags, 8 years on you're a captain in a brand new A320. And that's the energy and that's the power in AirAsia, that people believe they can do anything. You know, females, there were no female pilots in Malaysia. And I said if a woman can run a country, she can certainly fly a plane. And now we have 45 female pilots. Captain was female, co-pilot was female, all the cabin crew are female. It's about allowing people not to be afraid and telling you, we have grown so quickly because everyone's got the same mission, everyone's got the same vision. If you want to sell your product outside, if the people inside your company don't understand it, then 50% lost, right? So we spend a lot of time on that. So the biggest asset you have in your company is your people. My biggest job is to turn raw diamonds into diamonds. I just want to tell everyone out there that you can live your dreams. As a 13-year-old, my parents sent me to boarding school, and they packed me off to England. I remember, and I was calling my mother and I said, can I come home for Christmas? And she said, no, it's too expensive. And it was in my brain always that I wanted to start a low-cost airline. So live your dreams, because from some dreams comes some reality. Don't worry whether people laugh at you or whatever, because if you don't dream, you won't have that wonderful opportunity to change your life or change a business opportunity. Never take no for an answer, because thousands of people will say no, you can't do it, it can't be done, etc., etc. Always be positive, because you only have one life. and don't be afraid of failure. Because if you fail, you can try again. You don't want to sit there at 55 and say, I wish I did it, because you can't press a rewind button. So thank you very much for listening to me.